product vision it's one of the elements of achieving business goals. You have certain business goal, and then you lay down the steps to achieve how do you achieve those business goals. A product supports the business, and the value proposition offered by the product to its users determine the success or failure of the product. So before the product manager set out defining the product feature, we to the existing product managers that we have, to the old timers, we keep on going back to the fundamentals, and which is the purpose of the company and why the company was set up in the first place. This also helps them to go back to the drawing board and understand what are the basics of the business. And when they are designing a feature, they have a larger picture in their mind. What are they? What are the goals? What are the objectives they're working on? Now, without knowing the fundamentals of business and the various product line, it is difficult to build a compelling roadmap. And so, for example, in a product manager who are in a streaming business, for example, we are in the streaming business, the product manager needs to know how company makes money and what are the goals in the next 2 to 3 years. Having this context, product managers can then deep dive into the various KPIs and come up with processes as well to improve the efficiency of the business. Now, this is not only restricting to designing new features, but also improving the efficiency of the business. So, for example, let's say there is a marketing team who is responsible for acquiring the users. They run certain ads and then they acquire the users. Now, this team is spending money in acquiring a user, and the product managers have to ensure that the returns on the ad spent are high. So, when I say return on ad spend, it talks about people who are seeing the ad and coming onto the platform. They should be able to achieve the objectives for which the ads are shown to the user. So, for example, if we talk about activating a user, then the journey should be a frictionless for the user, so that whenever users come to the platform via marketing campaign, we are quickly able to onboard them. And this is the point which we teach to our existing product managers, to the old hiring, that consumer experience is the center, and around the consumer experience, the entire business revolves. So we talk about the various frameworks, and we give them the tools how to use these tools to build a better product for the end users. Now, having this fundamental knowledge of the business, then the product manager are able to identify the key performance indicators and how to improve upon them. Now, this is a continuous exercise for the product managers. Usually, in the daily uh, routine, they get swayed by the number of requirements flowing in, and then they tend to forget the basic tenet on which the business is based. So, having these guardrails, having these north metrics and certain frameworks, we are able to teach, and we are able to add value to the quality of the product managers that we have. Now, we also have to apprise the product managers that although users are the uh, end customers, but they also have to work with various stakeholders. And while working with the stakeholders, we teach them about the prioritization framework so that they are able to align the stakeholders and help in pushing the vision and mission of the company into a certain focus direction.